All right, here we go. Last type of function we're going to be working with. We have logistic functions. So first, I can understand and explain why logistic functions exist, and I can solve logistic functions. So here we go. Logistic functions, you can see there's a picture of one at the bottom. So first, if you visually see it, it looks like this. It is an increasing graph that starts concave up, switches to concave down, and then basically teeters off. The reason logistics exist, think of just the most exciting housing development ever. This is the one that we're going to be working on right here. The houses are made of candy, the rivers are chocolate, everybody wants to live there. It is the coolest place in the world. Except there's only 1,000 lots. So people are going to rush into this, going to think it's the greatest thing ever, but once there's no more houses, no one can move in. So in a real life situation, you're going to have here that yes, in the beginning, it will have a rapid change in population. And then it will have to stop because there's only so many left. So as we look at this, first we'll need a wonderful function. So y equals c over 1 plus ab to the negative x. And you may already be shaking in your boots because there's 3 variables. Yes, there are 3 variables, but what you'll find with one of these, when it is a logistic, the c is going to remain a constant. The c is your max out value, basically. So with this one saying that there are 1,000 lots, that is your c. So you will start with 1,000 going in both spots right there. Next problem. This is the real world. Up till now, we've had perfect patterns. Literally, add, multiply, multiply, add, right? They're all fun options. Multiply, multiply. Hopefully you in your head could connect all of those. This is the real world. They do not hold people at the gate and say, hold on, the data needs to reflect this, move in tomorrow. No, you move in when you're ready. So they will tell you which points they want you to use, okay? They will be very, because again, using different points will reflect what the equation looks like. So going through, you're going to look at this one specifically. I want you to use the initial point of 2,103 and the last point they give us. That way I at least have more of a generalization coming through. So now fill in your x and y. So I'm going to have 103 and then filling in a, b to the negative 2. And then over here, 167 is the y plus, or 1 plus ab to the negative 10. Great. That doesn't look pretty. But just start to use your mathy skills. Put them both over 1. Because the good news is, now I only have 2 equations with 2 variables. I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to get 1,000 equals 103, 1 plus ab to the negative 2. And 1,000 equals 167 times 1 plus ab to the negative 10. Then I'm going to go through and you can make the decision. Divide right away, distribute, however you want to do it. I'm going to suggest dividing out because it looks less painful. So you'll have, let's see. Do I have to do them at the same time? No, I'm just choosing to. So there's no problem with leaving it as a big fraction. You know I love a good fraction. But if you want a decimal instead, well, more power to you. And again, I'm only writing 3 decimals. I know you are using the full approximation in your calculator. Subtract the 1. Subtract the 1. And now, golly gee, life just got better. I have nice A and B multiplied. This is something that I can deal with. If A and B are multiplied, I'm going to divide. Okay, that's step one. Then your A's will cross out. Remember, when you subtract the bases, I'll just tell the answer. When you divide the bases, you subtract the exponents. Okay, so -2 minus -10 becomes the -8th power. At this point, I'm going to stop and I'm going to tell you your B value is going to be 1.07214. You're going to then plug back in to a nice original, and you're going to get an A value of 10.0106. I am not going to show you the work because I know you can do it because it's just like an exponential at this point. You're going to go through, check out that one, make sure that it makes sense and you're getting those answers. And then, for more quality time, you get to look at an Ebola case. So first, looking through, interesting, wonderful. They tell you the final number is this right here, okay? So that's your C value. And then you can set those up. Plot, imagine the function, and use the second and last point. So you will go through, and I will let you know the answer next class after I see your work. Have a great night.